Yo, what's up? I usually hear a couple of my friends say, oh, like you need really night. Well, as you can see, I'm playing on 7. I mean, most people they play 9. I see some people playing 10 and 8. To tell you the truth, this is just comfortable 7. All right, not too high on this. Even this can even go less if you need, but it's just because I build a lot, so I want to be comfortable. If you don't build a lot, all right, you don't need this. This one is okay. If you don't build a lot, you can take this down. But if you build a lot like I do, you want this around this place, and this one you want somewhere around here. Just make sure it matches with this. This two matches together, because this one, the X is very important. The Y is just supporting the X because that's the head. The X is the one that matters when you aim around. Now, targeting just depends on you. I can use 45. It doesn't matter. I can reduce this. It can even be the same. This just depends on just what you like and what you feel like. All right, HUD doesn't matter. We can leave this at 70. It's just how big that the health bar is. But typically, all right, you don't need like crazy high sensitivity. That's just great. You don't need to put your sensitivity like this high. You don't need that. That's the truth. Because like most good players will tell you like, oh, it's high sensitivity. No, high sensitivity is just okay. Yes, it lets you build around, but in reality, if you're playing a competitive game or a pro game, all right, no pro player is gonna build 50 floors or go like 10 feet high up into the ground, because the truth is I'll shoot you down. If I play like competitive against someone else and I see the guy just spamming around going up like he's building to an acre or something, right, I'm gonna shoot him down because I don't have time for that. Especially in most pro games, you're like working for mats, you know. Everyone's working for mats, so like you don't really need to be so high. That's one thing I respect Nick Merckx for, because if you know the Nick Merckx game, he doesn't like, what's it called, spend so much time building like 10 towers. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can build if you know how to, right? Like it's all a matter if you know how to, but high sensitivity is not needed, especially if you're just coming new into Fortnite. And okay, I just gotta fight. Right there. If I had like that guy that was fighting against me right now, probably has high sensitivity. That's why he lost. Like, you don't need high sensitivity. That aim was based off of the fact that I used this picture. No, not really. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm like perfect or anything, right? But he had a drum gun. All I had was an AR, and I still beat the guy and took his loot. Alright, so I'm just saying, high sensitivity is not really needed. I mean, just stick around with the game. I'll try to show you guys more, so you can understand. This is just a regular 50v50s. Most people think that 50v50 is just like noobs only. I mean, yeah, obviously there are bad players in every game mode, but the reason I play it, it's because it's just fun, alright? And mostly when my friends are not online. I play solos, but it gets boring. It's easy to win in solos. I mean, not very easy, but compared to other game modes, like, all you have to do is camp, you know? And you can easily get the wins in solos. But I don't camp a lot, so. What? I just got too big from that chest. That's crazy. Oh, launch pad. Now the sucker is gonna be around here, so likely get some like crazy fights. This is the first game of the day for me. I just got back from work, so I'm just washing my hands. My hands are kind of wet. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but if I hold my controller for like 5 minutes straight, I begin to get sweaty in my palms. It's too good to be turned down. I love slurps, man. I have a campfire, so I don't really need that because I could easily use the campfire. Now I'm playing with randoms. I was supposed to put no field, but no one cares. Last night I cut myself in the kitchen. So my left arm is bad. My left finger, the thumb, it's bad because it's like a straight cut through my hand. I see most people, like, when they're playing, they're like, oh, you build like two. Don't do that. Don't waste your mat building 2 ramps like that. Tell you to. One second. Saying. You see, it's what I built right there. You don't need to waste your mat building like sky high, because oh shit! Where's this guy? You see, I'm moving, and my aim is. My shots still register. I know he's going to try to spam me. I can push this guy. That guy's not that good. I can push him. He was not that good. You always want to taunt your opponents. You don't need the P90. The P90 is bad now. Always get the drum gun. Always get the drum gun. You don't want P90. Quickly heal up. I mean, you can see I'm using a 7.7. I mean, some people consider 7 as a high sensitivity, which is okay. But the one I find key the most is, like I said, my aim. This 2 helps me a lot, you know? Those are the 2 I focus on. If you focus on those 2, you think you'll be golden, you know? But you don't really need high sensitivity to be good in this game. Like I said, and a pro fight, no one's going to sit down and watch you build like a tower up in the sky. I mean, you're just asking to be killed. That's it. All you really need is just this that you just shoot. Ooh. Alright. This is my first game of the day. I haven't played it in a while. Why's the guy shooting at me, bro? My ship. That guy dipped out, bro. Now, yes, I know there is one disadvantage about low sensitivity, that's the tracking. But, in all honesty, I'm trying to find this guy. I don't want him to get a jump on me. Like, the only reason I was missing shots right there is because I was moving. Like, most of you that don't know, there's a patch in Fortnite where, like, if you move while you're shooting, like, it affects your aim. So when you're moving like this, it affects your aim. So you have to make sure when you shoot, you're either standing still. You see that? Or staying there. If you move like this, you see? That stuff keeps opening up. You see that? Just like a tip for most people. Now I knew that there, but the reason I was moving is because if I stood still, that guy could like get lucky and just hold down the trigger button. Saying? I fucked up. Sorry guys, I haven't played in a while, so there you go. But you all know how to do this by now, I'm pretty sure everyone. I see the guy. He's in the storm, bruh. Regular sensitivity, no high sensitivity. I mean, as you can see, this is my first game of the day. Alright? But I was still able to catch up. Now, by the time I play this game for like the next 1 hour, I'll be pretty solid in the zone. I mean, everyone can like, whenever we hop on for like after 2 days, everything feels weird, especially on console because your fingers are like cramped up. So like you play for like 2 hours or an hour, mostly an hour. Once I play like 5 or 6 games, I get lucid, and then I'm like going ham. But yeah, like so far, like I said, like you don't really need high sense in this game. Just use a regular sensitivity. 7/7 is okay. You destroy people. Now I'm gonna try to get more clips, like a more like intense clip. But so far the reason I wanted to post this was because of my friend and I. Like we had like an argument, more like a talk, not really an argument, but more like he said you needed high sensitivity. He was running like 9, and then his aim was so bad. Well, he could build, but his aim was bad. And whenever we like get into a battle, he's like, "Oh, don't shoot me down, don't shoot me down." I'm like, if you're really playing a competitive scene, all right, I will shoot you down. I'm not gonna stay there and wait for you to build a tower all the way to the top. I'll just break everything and you're gonna fall down and die. That's an easy kill. You know, you have to be smart in the game. Fortnite is not a game where you just spam build and you're like, you have to be smart. So that's the difference. Most people just spam their building and they say they're pro players or they're beast. Yeah, anyone can spam building, but not everyone can actually, you know what I mean, aim properly and survive. It's rare to find people who run high sensitivity and they can also pop heads. I watched this one streamer that's actually good, but you'd also notice his aim when he's like trying to aim people down. Like he has to like take a whole 1 to 2 seconds to position himself right. But whereas you see me like 0.50 seconds, even 1 second, I'm already close to you headshot or getting the body shots down. because on console it's hard to aim for the head. But yeah, anyways, you know, help those of you like are having like second thoughts about running high sense or low sense. I get to see that you don't really need high sensitivity. Regular sense is okay for you. Just run that, get good at it, and then you be a beast on your own. You don't need to build like 10 towers to be good at this game. You just need good aim and survivability. Survive well and be good at your aiming. Once you get that down, you don't have to build a skyscraper to be good. Just be alright and you'll be fine. That's why you notice most pro players on screams, they don't build like 50 buildings or go around building 1,000. They just build like 1, 2, 3, start shooting, drop down, build the floors around them, build the ceiling, and then wait for the headshot. That's all they do. But yeah, anyways, peace.